Trevor's Garden 2023. This is our early spring garden where we have a lot of lettuce, mustard greens, and spinach. He starts his plants indoors, and then the cooler plants he can move out into the cold beds that we keep covered in the winter months, and we've been eating greens all winter long, and leeks, different kinds of lettuces, or spinach, thyme, oregano, parsley was all growing. We got mustard greens, arugula, cilantro, parsley, spinach, and leeks. Different types of lettuce, kale, celery, now that we're no longer in March or in the winter months, we are now into summer, early summer. The purple cone flowers have bloomed, and a lot of our perennial flowers like daylilies and heal all. We're still eating leafy greens, but they are coming to a close, and now all of our warm weather vegetables are beginning to take shape. This is our perennial garden. There's some pepper plants that are just beginning to flower. Calendula, or daylilies, and purple coneflower in our hosta garden. The irises have already bloomed and are finished flowers. This is our tomato plants, our early summer tomato plants just getting flowering on it. We have some sage, thyme, oregano, parsley, rosemary, basil, and dill. A bunch of tomatoes here beginning to bloom, and our sunflower there in the back. The dill is already going to seed. Got some great basil plants coming along. More pepper plants. Dill seed. Some tall kale and a little bit of greens left over from our winter garden. They prefer cooler weather. Tall kale that we overwintered. Moving on to the garden out in the side yard with our arches. We have blackberries along the fence, a lot of zucchini on that fence. Blackberries are beginning to take shape. The zucchini are beginning to flower. We have more cucumber and beans going up the back fences here. More dill going to seed. We have have more sunflowers and some climbing beans that Trevor will overwinter. There's more zucchini here. That's flowering. Our beans on the right side, some green beans, and on the left, different type of pole beans. We've been eating some nice green beans already. These are our cherry tomatoes. Trevor has a variety. Tommy toes and black cherry tomatoes. And a third kind I can't remember. They're starting to form. Got our bean pole area back here. Trevor has peas, cucumbers, and beans coming in this whole area. Some more peppers, bell peppers, and hot peppers and sweet peppers are coming along. They're just starting to flower. Along here we have cucumbers. We've already canned 18 cucumbers, cans of cucumbers. More tomatoes up this trellis. Herb garden, hosta garden, herbs. Gonna make my way up to the top part of the yard, backyard. We back up to the woods. We have a lot of peppers and okra here. More flowers around our grill patio where we grill out. Hi, Trevor.
Hi, baby.
There's Trevor. There's our okra plants and peppers. We have more oregano and thyme here and more tomatoes. There's some sage and more thyme. Lots of bees. We have tons of bees. More tomatoes. Some yarrow. These are tiny little tomato trellis there. This was, oh, and this is our blackberries. This was our leek bed, but we've already taken them out and Trevor will plant more. That was our garlic bed. He'll plant something there. We have some blackberries trying to come up. Here's our hollyhocks. next to our purple cone flower. More tomatoes that are just starting to take off. Moving back down to the bottom lower of the backyard, near our fire pit. There's
Hi, baby.
Hi, baby. Beautiful garden.
wonderful, fresh cooked food. This is our tomatoes we've already received early summer. Now that we are almost in August, we have more tomatoes than we've had all the years that we have planted. Downstairs, Trevor has 4 full boxfuls of big tomatoes that are ripening up like these here. We've already canned the same amount of tomatoes and pickles that we did last year, and they're still coming, so we feel like this will be the biggest canning year ever. Cherry tomatoes we like to dehydrate. Here's some of our canning and our tinctures. Different varieties of cherry tomatoes will make great dehydrating tomatoes. This is now our garden on July 22nd. We've got some beautiful sunflowers. It's very windy today and stormy looking. Everything is coming along more so now. Everything is being ready to pick. This is all the tomatoes, or most of them, that we have already picked, ready for canning. And there's 2 more boxes full downstairs. Nice job, Trevor. I love you. Thank you.
Can't do it without you.